Hello everyone. Thought I would do a post to go along with my introduction post in my agriculture leadership theory and practice course at OSU. Um, I mentioned I was a video game server host and thought I would show off the game I host the service for. So basically being a host is I pay out of my own pocket to rent a server, and the game files are all uploaded to the server, and I can make adjustments to them however I want, um, without changing the game too much, of course. This map is called Banov. It's by a gentleman from Slovakia, and this is actually basically a recreation of the area, like from Google Maps, and there's a way to import it all over to where the terrain is spot on, and then each building is individually placed, and each basically everything besides, I'm not sure if it puts the roads in for you or not. I cannot remember. But that's out of my that's out of my skill set. I can just look at the code and make adjustments to code and on how things spawn in and how much spawns in and stuff like that. And so I made it to where packaged food is a bit more rare. That way people have to use their gardening skills or hunting and fishing to keep keep their bellies full. So I'll demonstrate a garden real quick. And you start in with a random character. I've already got a plate carrier and a helmet, night vision goggles, but all people start out with is a an apple and some bandages and t-shirt, shorts, shoes, basic items, and then they go through the towns and searching for better clothes, more food, weapons to protect themselves against the zombies and stuff. So I will start a garden real quick. And yeah, you don't start out with a pickaxe or a shovel or anything to do this. And you can use fertilizer. It usually makes it to where you can get more where you can get more out of your seeds. So if you don't fertilize, you might get one pumpkin per plant. And if you use the fertilizer, you may get two or three. And then once you harvest it, you can use the plant matter to. Must have ran out of water. You can use the plant matter to do fertilizer again, so you don't necessarily have to find garden lime. Not sure why that didn't. Sometimes these are a little glitchy. But that's how you do a garden. People may have to use some agriculture skills to survive. Other times, um, there's fishing rods and reels you can find. Um, kind of your goal is to keep all of your stats in the white. little water bottle. Once it gets yellow, and once your food gets yellow, it kind of makes your immune system go down. So you can catch a cold or the flu more easily. Oh wow, those are already growing. We have to change that, make it take a little bit longer. Your clothing matters, so if you're cold, you're more vulnerable to sickness. Um, and the game owners, they're working on new mechanics too, so it'll matter if you have warm food, if you cook your food, or if you just eat it raw. Meats, of course, you always have to eat them cooked. If you harvest a deer, butcher it, you have to cook the steaks because otherwise you will get um, an infection from that for sure. Same with fish and chickens and other things you find. Plants, you can eat them raw. I think the mechanic is, or if you can cook them, you get a little more of a nutritional value to them. So if you bake them, you get a little bit better boost. Wow, those are going really fast. So the point of this map, it's not an official map, it's a community map. So someone designed this with the permission of Daisy to use their assets and stuff like that. So this one incorporates a little bit of aliens in it too, an alien storyline. Oh, well, not a storyline, but a a quest, I guess. You can find these crash sites and pick up keys, and you can go to underground areas like this one, Area 1, 2, 3, or 4. And once you use the key, the aliens come out underground. And they're really strong, so you have to have one of their cannons and their armor to defeat them. Let's see, my pumpkins are already done. And pumpkins are real valuable in the game. See, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of that one. So you see this takes up 4 spots. So once you cut it open, I didn't show it because there's more right there, but it gives you 2 8 slots of food and seeds to grow more. So you can survive solely off of pumpkins if you wanted to. You could just you could have a pumpkin patch or something. It would be sustainable. So more survival. Let's see. But the creators did a really good job on this map of the towns and the buildings. They all look like it's seen better days, I guess. Police stations. It's all overgrown. This is one of the first towns you'll come to. There are wells and things that you'll want to try to get to pretty soon from starting. So we're down here. And see, there's a well here. I'm out in this field somewhere. There's a well that people would try to get to. Sometimes people booby trap the wells. But yeah, so this game, there's no dialogue, there's no storyline to follow. You make it, you play it, you make it how you play it, I guess, is the point. So you can be one of those. You can be a evil character. You can be a good character. You can rob people or try to help people that you find, and the people that you help may not be so friendly. They may try to fight you. Sometimes you make a friend. I've made some friends in this game before. Um, like I was saying, the first servers I played in was Ukrainian, and I got to learn some Ukrainian and made a few contacts that I still talk to today. And also, but yeah, there's all kinds of servers too. So like you can choose to play in a PvP server, and that's means player versus player. So not only do you have to look out for zombies and bears and sicknesses and all that, you have to look out for other players too, because they may be the ones that want to take your stuff. You can also build bases too, so you can fortify this like a house, or you can build a freestanding structure anywhere. There's explosives that you could get raided or something like that too. But there's PvP servers, so player versus player. There's PvE servers where it's strictly player versus environment, so players can't fight each other. But sometimes they make the environment really harsh, so so like server owners can um, tweak the weather where it's way cold, and so it freezes your food, and you have to thaw out your food before you can use it, and it makes it a lot easier to get sick. They can, or they can leave it the same or make it easier. There's and there's also RP servers, so you can kind of create a character backstory and play it out, kind of like you're an actor or something. I was in one of those servers and made some good friends. I have some in-person friends too that own servers just up the road from me, and they run they host some servers too, a little bit different style. And let's see, I'll take everyone to Banov land. I gotta turn those back on. And these are admin tools, so only I have the admin tool permission. No other players can use it because they're pretty powerful. I mean, I can turn invisible, like you see my shadow disappear. I can turn invisible, turn on God mode, where I can't be hurt. And yeah, there's some. Oh, where is? That's not it. Some of these points of interest, they're named after like Ellie from Last of Us, Negan from Walking Dead. Uh, let's see. This Sumrock, he's from he's one of the Daisy developers. I guess he's friends with the owner of Banov. So I think he helped him make this map, so he gets a place named after him. Misfit Mercenaries. I think some of these are like YouTube channels. Dead Gaming. Barmby, he's a YouTuber. Negan Sanctuary, like right there. Alicia Airport. I guess I would think from Walking Dead. Alicia. We'll go to Banov Land. If I can find it. Yeah, here we go. Banov Land is a camp. I guess as the server lore goes, it was a music festival, and then the aliens invaded. But there's an EDM dance stage, and I think the developers are working on a redesign stage with more lights and fireworks. Well, and you can use the DJ platform. See, my temperature is blue now. This means I'm cold. Where's my... I saw it. There we go. I don't think that does anything. Yeah, that's the dance stage. There's when this map was new, there was a lot of servers with it, and they'd have some fun stuff up here to do. I think there's a new working Ferris wheel now. And these are hospitals you can find medication in to cure your sicknesses. And masks, gloves, first aid kits, epinephrine, bandages, just all kinds of stuff. Those are chemical gears. Sometimes there's random gas attacks. Which can harm you. But yeah, this is DayZ. Happy to show it to everybody, and looking forward to learning with everybody this semester. Thank you.